Oh god, my head. Ugh. Oh man. Hello, my name is Hunter, the movie reviewing pony, because when it comes to cinema, humans cannot be trusted. So I was asked not to review this episode fully for a variety of reasons, mainly our biased opinion of Spike, and the fact that I actually didn't get to watch this episode when it came out because I was busy guarding the roof of the event that was happening in this episode, and then I heard that Spike screwed up everything, and I got extremely drunk that night, and I woke up the next morning with a horrible headache in Las Pegasus hotel room, and so then I found out that the night before I had ended up marrying this wonderful buffalo from the Appalachian territories, and so I had to not have that happen anymore because I have my eyes set on some pony else who I will not go into too much detail with. But anyway, then it turns out that I ended up quitting my job at the Ministry of Strategic Services, so I had to go and get that back, and I had to go through a very basic questionnaire and everything, and Princess Luda questioned what was the word she used? She questioned my, composure, I guess would be the word, and whether or not I'm still fit to do this job, and clearly I am. Also, it turns out that I cursed out our director, so I had to apologize to that, and I had to write a letter of apology for vandalizing the Ponyville Town Hall. What the hell happened that night? I mean, seriously, I hate Spike, but I wouldn't get drunk and go on an absolute rampage. But it turns out things weren't going so well on the other end of Headhunter Productions either. Everyone over there was busy with other matters, such as trying to pre-order the Fallout 4 Pip-Boy edition, which is still a pain in the ass to locate. I want it too! And there was also the matter of the fact that the hard drives holding everything was completely and utterly destroyed, so we had to rebuild that, and that took 5 days at most. Oh my god. So let's just review this thing quickly, even though I just did a 3-minute introduction. This is a Spike episode, and you know how those go. We absolutely despise Spike. And it looks like it shows. This, as it turns out, has the lowest ratings of this season. There's this whole great big event going on in Canterlot, and Twilight is exhausted, as usual. So Spike has to make sure that she's not disturbed. Unfortunately, he ends up making a bunch of decisions on her behalf, and everything gets screwed up, and then... yeah, he has to fix everything. This is a rather basic formula for a Spike episode. In fact, I think we've seen something like this before. And the episode has a really stupid cut-to-credits ending, which I absolutely despise. But actually, what surprised me with this episode was that it was actually tolerable even by a Spike episode's standards. Which was interesting, because I'm like the #1 hater of Spike. This is actually a massive improvement over Spike screws around in the Crystal Empire, or Equestria Games, as some people refer to it. Now don't get me wrong, I still hate Spike, but maybe they're getting a little bit better at writing him. I can also agree with the moral of this episode. It's about that guy that nobody listens to, i.e. Spike. Nobody wants to listen to Spike. And I can agree with that because I know of a number of people who go through that in life. Of course, I have to subtract points from this episode for making chainsaws canon and its improbable water physics. Seriously, did we have to make chainsaws canon? I can think of a number of other things you could have used to chop down the tree. No, you have to give us chainsaws! Fandom's gonna go nuts with that! Also, another thing that I noticed in this episode, does this pony right here bear a striking resemblance to the color palette of Adagio Dazzle? Like, seriously, we had the same thing in the first episode. Someone who was disturbingly similar to Aria Blaze. Or was that Sonata Dusk? It was one of them. Either way, all we need is one more and the circle is complete. But overall, this episode was actually pretty tolerable, even by Spike episode standards. Don't get me wrong, Spike is an absolute idiot and an absolute tool, but for what they had to work with, they actually managed to make this episode pretty okay. And that's just it. This isn't a bad episode, it's just okay. There, I don't downright despise this episode. Now, I am very sorry that we had to skim over this episode. We've been so busy. Our director's going through a college class right now. But thankfully, this is the last week for it, so next week we should be able to get back into the full swing of things. I know that the last 3 reviews haven't been anything too special, but hopefully we'll be able to make up for it next week. My name is Hunter, and this has been a Hunter Review.
There once was a guy who created a machine, a thing that would take people to and from some other world. And when he arrived, he had run into a pony who smiled and decided that they both should go see a film. When that movie sucked, they decided to join forces, and then they created a new show called Hunter Reviews.